Hello everyone and welcome to Infonox Market Insights with me, Richard Perry, analysing markets for Infonox on Wednesday the 24th of November. Now the dollar strengthening bias that we've seen through markets in recent sessions has just paused a little bit, but it still remains the dominant factor at the moment, and there's tentative signs of support at best on the likes of euro-dollar, maybe cable, and the likes of also gold and silver has started to find a bit of support as well. But again, is this the turnaround moment, or is it just a pausing in that dollar strengthening trend? Similarly, we're looking at equity markets, which have been under pressure in recent days as well, starting to find potential support, but resistance overhead is a key issue there. Now, what we do have today is a whole raft of US data points. We've got the Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow, so subsequently we've got data points all banked into today's session, and that could create volatility in the afternoon. And certainly with regards to thinning markets as well, we might see some choppy moves there as a result. We've got the US prelim GDP numbers, which are going to be in focus, but also the US FOMC minutes as well later in the session, which will take focus. So the charts we're looking out for today, I'm looking at euro-dollar. As I said, signs of tentative support, but can it get some sort of recovery going? Also looking at the gold price. We've had a sharp selling pressure through gold in recent days, but again, is support starting to build? And finally, looking at the SP500 futures, where we've had a pickup towards resistance, but the resistance is important, and if it can't break out through the resistance, it might be another drifting selling opportunity. So let's have a look at these charts and onto the Infonox MT5 platform. So starting off with euro-dollar, we've seen this sharp move down on the last 2 weeks, and it had a tentative recovery period last week, but then sold sharply on Friday and Monday this week. Just signs of a little bit of support coming in. You've got the RSI back below 30, so there is sort of potential here for the next little tick higher, but the question is, how far would it go? Well, that resistance certainly around 113.50 area to 113.85 area is the resistance that we need to look out for. But here we see on the 4-hour chart just really consolidation in the within the selling phase at the moment. Nothing too decisive, and I suppose the first sign would be a move above 112.75 to move above that resistance from yesterday. But at the moment, just subdued, just sort of biding time, and it could be that you've got a whole load of US data this afternoon that's likely to impact this chart, so just be careful there. But a move above 12.75, you could start to see 113.50 area as a potential recovery, but essentially we're still selling into strength, I think, on euro-dollar. And on to gold. I've been looking out for gold to be a buy into weakness in recent weeks, following on from the key breakout above 1832. It consolidated, then a sharp move lower, but that sharp move lower starting to find a bit of support. That RSI 41.42, the sort of point at which you'd expect to see a bullish move starting to find support within an uptrend. So the fact is that this has started to now build support is interesting. So looking out for buy signals, just rolling over in the last 4-hour period, and just sort of starting to consolidate a little bit. But still, we're in this phase at the moment of just falling over really on those rebounds, and just need to see more confirmation, I think. And if this now starts to build a higher low and then move back above that 1795, 1796 resistance, then yes, you could start to see the recovery forming. You've then got obviously the immediate overhead resistance 1802, 1812. But I'm still of the opinion that gold is a buy into weakness, and it will be a moment where we need to start to look for these buying opportunities. And finally, S&P futures. Well, you broke that uptrend the last few days, but the candlesticks have been rather tentative, you could say, with the small heads on those candlesticks, candlestick bodies, I should say. But bumping up against this old uptrend, which is now a resistance, is important. You've got the old resistance as well around that 46.95 area that you now need to see the market breaking through. I'll go back one more level. You can also see this 4 21 period moving average on the 4-hour chart is a basis of resistance as well. So you've got the 4-hour RSI also around that 50 mark. So this is a key moment, the key crossroads moment, inflection point. If you see the move above 46.95, then that could reopen the upside once more, and then you could start to see sort of testing of resistance levels 47.11, 47.20, 47.39, which is the resistance. But it needs to get through that resistance at 46.95 first to really suggest that was happening. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it informative for your trading. Join me again on Friday, where we'll be seeing how markets are finding direction in the wake of that Thanksgiving holiday. So I'll leave you with the Infinox support and resistance table, and I will speak to you then. Thank you very much.